Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your host Maria Legier, and I have barely slept tonight, basking as I did in the glow and wondrous waters or whatever of male privilege. This is a result of insomnia, a silly little thing. Wake me up before you're woke, bro. Wake me up before you go, or hang there, suspended in the air like a yo-yo, doomed to reach forever for the floor or roof, never grasping either. Wake me up before you're woke, bro. I don't really care. I'm cooler than you will ever be. Flabbergast me with peculiar readings from thy hallowed book of woke, credited to some unknown author, some manufactured grievance monger, a strange peddler of rare woes and stranger virtues, exotic neuroses and fabled ills. Sing me soulful songs and mournful ballads, half-whispered with pestilence and war in mind, with vague visions of worried threefold cuckoldry floating in amygdala buttercream betwixt your eyes and bottom-heavy dreams. Bruise my wretched sinner mind with your lack of impulse control, moulded and later on perplexed in stoned and strange beatnik rhymes with famine and death crawling slow and low behind your visions of transgressive bottom-falling pegging. Pin your dreams to these walls you built to enshrine the sanctity and scarcity of maidens fair and fairer maidens still to come whom, distressed and dutifully dishevelled, damsel so profoundly as to leave a tailored stretch mark on your jeans and late-stage nightmare rape scenario cream dreams in lonely nights yet to come. Tell me once again of your boyhood period, your male menstruation malady wherein float all the worries lovingly attached to your manly vulva and peculiar brain-drain testicular cellulite stain that sought to erase all trace of toxic masculinity from your self-loathing male shadow side. A shadow side that wholly swallowed and devoured the nursery rhymes to an extreme extent. There's no difference whatsoever between a lady and a man, meaning thus, of course and clearly, that a man may menstruate and ladies may have cock and balls and even more transgressive, non-gender specific fluid foghorn things. Wake me up before you're woke, bro. I don't really care. You'll never be as woke as me. Yes, sir, I do deem it imbecilic and inconsiderate that you stand and sit and then proclaim all high and mighty and mightily insane that I am a bigot of the highest order for my refusal to put a lady's succulent and delicate penis in my mouth. I should not have to write these silly verses, rhyming as I do with little rhyme and even lesser reason. But you see, you silly bugger, I am stranded in this weary world as much as you, and the world and weary woo no harbour even less rhyme and reason than these verses inadvertently do. Yes, Xadam, I deem it inconsistent and inappropriate that you sing your flaccid two-faced sin song meant to shame me for not wishing to seek carnal knowledge of the flesh I do not find particularly titillating, be that titillation purely primal lust or no. Particularly so, that flesh I deem so unappealing to my deviant and bigoted sexual appetite stand to attention at 6 inches or more. When last I checked, ladies did not sport porn star style erections threatening to poke your eyes out should you have too much fun and games, nor did gentlemen ever fall prey to the flooding of the Red River running rampant, raw and raging, hormonal imbalance or no. Never did I ever think that any long-standing dating game should ever need to be so scrutinized as your whims and woozy marbles now demand. Imagine that! The bleary-eyed world have now become so confused that any potential date need to be transvestigated so as not to end in penitent disaster or in claims of bigotry and sexual frustration and despair, rendering one then effectively socially ostracized and dead. See, the thing, the point, the electric buzz and drone poking at your guts and derp-pegged prolapse is this. None can make demands of what anyone else should find alluring, appealing, sexy and fulfilling of their various carnal desires. The thing, the point, the bone-saw juggling in your ears and eyes is this. You do not get to dictate, through shame and ridicule, what or whom people find sexually appealing, as long as it is between consenting adults, obviously and clearly and so and such. I fail to see why anyone but those whose genitalia is oddly tangled and entwined in trance and dance should have a say or two. Of course, I understand, you three-pronged stain of disaster. To your dead-eyed panic stare, I am a cynical misanthrope, a transphobic bigot steeped in male chauvinism and patriarchal decay, an old-school insert every whatever phobe you wish to label me as, whom you may dismiss for whatever wishy-washy reason you so wish. Of course, you in turn have got to understand that whatever label or assertions and assumptions of isms or of phobic or of ists you lay upon my worried brow and broken muscle ghost does not matter for simply not being true in any sense of the wretched word or words or wordly woe and worry. Nor do any label or asserted assumption you conjure forth from your sacred basket of phobia invoking dementia and dread despair change or alter anything except the words, the labels, the supposed phobias themselves, rendering them effectively obsolete, pointless and meaningless through their exerted overuse. Of course, I have come to understand, this does not matter any way or where or when or how and howdy do, I do. Yet you are the one, and this one thing you must never forget, who are labeling people as bigots and shaming them for not wanting to fuck someone whose genitalia do not match with their desired mate. You are the ones who, through shame and ridicule, attempt to force people into fucking someone whom they do not wish to fuck. You see, in days of yore and days long past and gone, we used to have a word for someone fucking someone else against their will. I wonder what that ancient word once was. Oh yeah. Rape. Thank you very much for watching. Here follows an outro most befitting a video of this nature, a blatant attempt at virtual panhandling. Should you wish to support this channel, as well as my blog and any further endeavours this strange path will take me on, there are a few ways you can do that. The easiest would be to like, share and subscribe, as well as clicking the sometimes functional notification bell. Having the message, such as it is, manspread and mansplained far and wide will do wonders. You could also support my rambling and barely contained insanity by buying my books, which are linked below. More books will be made available as time allows. I also have a Redbubble shop, linked below, where you can buy prints in various forms of some of the artwork presented in my videos. Or you can contact me through the contact form on my blog for original artwork, commissions or prints direct from the source, so to speak. Until next time, I am your humble bearded bard, Morea Legier, manspreading majestically beneath the steel sky of doom.